Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing amazing. Today's video will be whatever comes out. So they could be love messages, general messages, financial messages, what you may need to hear at this time. So as per usual, the timestamps will be in the description bar below. And let's just get started here. Okay, Aries. Let's see. What's going on for Aries? Okay, so we have divine magic, okay, upright. So it says wishes, goals, dreams, accomplishment, okay. So for many of you, you could be focused on some sort of success, or this card could be letting me know that there is some sort of success or recognition that you will be receiving here. Okay, there could also be something that you're learning this week, okay, Aries. I feel like for many of you, it could be developing a skill, or maybe it's a skill that you already have, but you are, learning a little bit more about it. I just feel like you guys are very close to some sort of manifestation here because it does speak about goals and dreams as well. But you are going to be feeling very accomplished. I also see it as, receiving recognition for something here. So let's see. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here. Split the deck and we have the Sun card. For some of you, you could be meeting, someone like a new person at work here, or it could be a business partnership that is making you very happy. This could be with an earth sign, okay, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or it could be a Leo. But I see this collaboration is making you very happy. This is like teamwork coming together, maybe even meeting someone who has like this, shared vision as you, or, the same goals, or there's something that you guys can work together on, and it's making you very happy here. Okay. Let's see. Seems like there's quite a few people who may want your attention at this time, Aries. Knight of Wands, we have the Five of Wands. That could be, quite a bit of, people in your current environment. This could also let me know that there's some sort of competition in, something that you do when it comes to your passion. This could be your work, but I just see that maybe you are trying to avoid some sort of drama, or again, there are, a lot of external influences affecting you at this time. With the Knight of Wands, I do see that many of you could be going out more. You could be socializing. Maybe you're making travel plans, but you're very attractive at this time. I will say that. And with the Five of Wands, again, it could be some sort of competition in like workplace, or something that you do that you're passionate about, or you just feel like there's a lot of chaos in your environment at this time. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. There's a change taking place here, and it's a change when it comes to something that you were very stuck on mentally. Okay, so, this may be the week or the month that you are taking action towards, creating some sort of change, or you're releasing something or someone, for instance. But I see, a change when it comes to something that you have been feeling very mentally stuck in, or it could be a situation that you felt very restricted in. Okay, with the Five of Wands as well as the Eight of Swords, there could be some sort of drama, or some sort of chaos that you're releasing. And you're going to be feeling, less restricted here. But with the Judgment, it does speak about a big, change. But I see that for some of you, you could be like taking baby steps towards it. Like, for example, if you feel like you have been stuck due to, something that you do on a daily basis, whatever it may be, maybe you are trying to incorporate, small habits, or you're trying to incorporate something new in your schedule to release the old habit. But I see it happening step by step here, but definitely stepping away from something that you used to know, something that made you feel restricted, and you are walking into something that you have manifested here. And for many of you, there could be like, some sort of recognition, or you're very close to attaining something, but maybe this card is letting me know that there's also something you need to release in order to, receive what you are desiring. Okay. Okay, what is the Knight of Wands? We have the Nine of Swords, okay, bottom of the deck, the King of Swords. I feel like there's something you need to make clear here, okay, Aries, and you're going to know your situation better than I will. So this doesn't have to be, you know, pertaining to a partner. This doesn't have to be pertaining to, you know, your love life. It could be a friendship. It could be maybe a boss that you have to be very clear with. But there's something that has been stressing you out, but you may have been using a coping mechanism, or you may have been trying to like put your negative thoughts on the back burner or not focus on what's stressing you out and, you know, maybe doing something else in place of that. But I see that there is something that is stressing you out. It's causing you a lot of worry, but the advice behind these cards is to be very straightforward, right? So if it's, for example, if it's a friend and you feel like they're stressing you out or you're worried about, you know, where the friendship is headed, you know, the King of Swords could speak about looking at things from a logical aspect and actually communicating what you're thinking, okay? But with the Nine of Swords here, I also feel like maybe some of you are currently like stressed out when it comes to like work, or it could be when you have like a very heavy load on you. So let's try to clarify the Nine of Swords. The Strength, okay. Bottom of the deck here, Eight of Cups. This is a situation that you've walked away from, okay? So it's someone that you had to detach from, whether it's, you know, a lover, like I said, a friend. But with the Strength card as well as a Nine of Swords, something that may be stressing you out this week is holding back from this person or bottling up your emotions. Because with the Knight of Wands, there may be an energy of you, you know, feeling a bit impulsive, or, you know, wanting to reach out to someone, but it's kind of like you're in between worlds, because with the Nine of Swords, it seems like the situation stresses you out. But maybe for some of you, you do want to get something off your chest, but with the Strength card, you're also feeling like you want to hold back. So I see you kind of in between worlds when it comes to, you know, a situation. Again, doesn't have to be a lover. What is the Five of Wands? For others of you, you could be stressed out about, you know, wanting or receiving some sort of communication from someone who was inconsistent with you, or someone who has been held back from you for a very long time. So if it's not you that's being held back, it could be, you know, the energies could be reversed here. So what is the Five of Wands? The Knight of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely communication coming in for you, Aries. I definitely see that with the Knight of Swords. And with the Five of Wands here, like, you know, it may be communication that is where, you know, you're communicating with someone that's a selective listener, or you feel like it's more so about, you know, you trying to get your point across, and this person here trying to get their point across. Where with the Five of Wands, it could sometimes be like opposing mentalities, or you guys are not really seeing eye to eye on something. But regardless of that, I definitely see the communication coming in with the Knight of Swords. It may just be something that you don't expect. That's what I do see. We have the High Priestess, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Moon card on the bottom of the deck. I'll be very honest here, Aries. I feel like this may be, you know, a time where you're like held back. You're more so focused on yourself, because with the High Priestess as well as the Moon, it seems that you're keeping what you're up to yourself. You're in more of a private energy, maybe even feeling a bit defensive here. But I do see someone reaching out to you, someone wanting to connect with you, but you guys may disagree on something, okay? Or it's someone that you've had a disagreement with. Just take it how it resonates here. What is the Judgment? The Fool. Yeah, exactly what I said. There's something here, or someone, right? Take it how it resonates, that you need to release with the Judgment card, and you're very close to accomplishing something, right? The Fool speaks about a new beginning, but you know, the Judgment is being clarified by the Fool, which means when you make the changes, when you receive this new beginning or new start, you may be asking for something right now at this time, Aries, but maybe you're not necessarily making room for it, right? So there is a period of release, and once you make a change, I see a new beginning here. Let's clarify the new beginning for you. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups, and we also have the Temperance. Okay, so this new beginning is not only you emotionally detaching from what no longer serves you, you're walking into peace and harmony. Okay, so it could be a relationship, it could be a career that makes you very happy. You could be pouring into your own cup, right? So what makes you happy could obviously vary, but I see you walking away from, something that was very difficult for you to detach from. And with the temperance, this is more so about balance and harmony and feeling at peace. You may also be, again, the temperance, it boils down to moderation. So the change that you're making, you may be making this change little by little. It's not like an overnight process here. Yeah, okay, guys. So that's what I see. Moving on to Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Let's see what's going on for you. Okay. We have abundance, okay? So faith, optimism, excitement, breakthrough. And this is also the card number 13, which reduces to 4. For some of you, something here could become solidified, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job situation. Okay, maybe some of you were working like a seasonal job or a part-time job, and maybe you wanted it to be full-time, or you want it to be, like a permanent position. I see something solidifying here. Abundance is going to be different to everyone. That's why I say maybe for some of you, it could be, a bond that you share. But it does say faith, optimism, excitement, and breakthrough. Okay, so you guys could definitely be having a breakthrough this week. We're going to clarify this energy, but I see it as very positive so far. But again, with the number 13, I feel like something is either, becoming more real, or it's becoming solidified. Maybe you're moving things to the next level here. It's almost like something is becoming permanent. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so we have the devil on the bottom of the deck here. Split the deck and we have the star. Very interesting. You're healing from, an attachment. This could be an attachment. This could be, an addiction. But for some of you, you could just be healing from like, you're like releasing negative thoughts, or it's like a mindset that has been affecting you. You're very, with the first card being abundance, you are walking into a period where you are feeling abundant, you are receiving the things that you desire. But I feel like it may have required you to change your mindset, or maybe let go of a programmed way of thinking. And with the star card, I see you guys receiving a lot of attention. Some of you may be in the public eye, so this could be a really good time for a business. If you do have a business on social media, maybe in person here. But I just feel, guys, like you're finally healing something that has been embedded in you for a very long time. Okay, and with the star card, I feel like it's going to show on the outside. People are going to feel like, you have gone through, many things, but you were able to come out stronger, that sort of thing. See a lot of healing taking place for you. So let's see. Two of Wands, planning for your future. I also see that many of you are realizing you actually have the power to change your reality. Like there could have been, something that you were telling yourself. Maybe it was your mindset, that caused you to feel stuck. But the Two of Wands is not only focusing on the future, but it speaks about planning, for the future. He's holding the world or the globe in his hand there, which is, pretty much letting me know that you feel like you have power over your life right now, or there's something that feels very stuck that you can change, or maybe it's a situation that made you feel very stuck here. But I see that you guys could even be, you guys could have, for example, excuse me, you guys could have, for example, invested your time or energy in something in the past, and you will be receiving the return of it very soon. This could also be when you're waiting for results, or waiting for your, ships to come in here. So let's see. King of Wands, very attractive at this time, but I will say there's something about like your drive or your willpower, maybe even the fact that you follow your passions that is really something that people are admiring about you at this time. I also feel like there may be something that you're changing when it comes to your appearance. Like some of you could be quite literally, it could be like a hairstyle, or maybe you're like getting rid of your old wardrobe and you're investing in a new wardrobe. It's almost like you may be trying to change something about you because like physically there may be something that doesn't resonate with you. I don't know, I'm getting a message about like your physical appearance, or making some sort of change. Like maybe it's your clothing, maybe it's your home, right? I also feel like with the Two of Wands as well as the King of Wands, there may be like you may be deciding between two things, maybe like two career paths, or you have two ideas. You're like, which one is better? But like with the King of Wands, the energy is, or the energy behind the card is, you have to choose the thing that you are most passionate about, and you have to continue to nurture it every day. So what I'm getting at is there may be a decision that you're making when it comes to a path that you want to follow. So we have we have the Queen of Wands. You guys could be meeting, someone, or maybe you are in contact with someone who is, who you may be very attracted to as well. This may be someone who, receives a lot of attention. But the reason why you and this person are able to get along, okay, whether this is a friend, whether this is a lover, right, is because you guys are able to, like, you can tell this is someone who is authentically themselves. They're not shy to, express themselves, even if it may be different. And I feel like that's something that you relate to here, but it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's someone who is just as bold and just as confident as you. So I do see that in the cards. You could be meeting someone. It could just be like a business partnership or a friendship as well. So what is the Two of Wands? Three of Swords, okay. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you are focusing on your passion, but what I see is there could have been a letdown here, like an emotional loss. It doesn't have to be an emotional loss. This could also just be maybe the loss of a job, something that really affected you and something you were thinking about for a very long time. And it seems that you were in a period where you were kind of looking at, what has worked for you thus far versus maybe things that you could be doing differently. And there's some sort of waiting game here where your wait is coming to an end. For many of you, maybe there was something that really bothered you, or it affected you on an emotional level, and that is essentially what guided you to choose a different path. Because again, with the Two of Wands, some of you are deciding between two different things, like, do I go this way or do I go that way? That kind of energy. So what is the Three of Swords? Justice. Yeah. Sun, wow, on the bottom of the deck here. So for some of you, this could be just, things balancing out for you, maybe a situation that felt very unfair, you're receiving some sort of closure. But I don't really see the Three of Swords as something you will be stalling in for a while. I feel like maybe, it's going to be some sort of emotional pain that bothers you for a little bit, but you are overcoming it because it seems like you're getting your way in this situation, or you at least feel like, things are fair. And with the Sun card, I feel like you are going to be very happy. The Sun card is probably the most, positive card in the deck here. So what is the King of Wands? Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck here, the Page of Cups. It's almost like, Taurus, what I'm seeing here is something took a very long time to either come in for you, or something took a very long time to end, right? With the Queen of Wands, King of Wands, and we have the Justice and the Three of Swords. That could also be some of you releasing yourself from a relationship, maybe even a divorce here. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like something here was taking very long, and now you're at the point of being able to make the decision. It's almost like you wanted to make a decision, whether it's, again, guys, like a work situation, a relationship. Take it how it resonates here. But I feel like something that you have been waiting on for some time is finally here, and you're able to go after what you desire. And I feel like the fact that you are able to make this decision, or the fact that the decision is yours, is making you feel more bold and confident, kind of like, okay, I do have the, control over my reality, or I am able to change how I feel or change my current circumstances. That's the Queen of Wands. King of Cups, and we have the Knight of Wands and the Five of Cups and the Strength card. Yeah. Now, here's what I see, guys. I feel like many of you could be, quite literally moving on from a person, but with the King of Cups, you're going to be, you're going to find that you want to do things that make you happy or make you feel at peace. For some of you, you're at a point of accepting your emotions, and you may even want to have some sort of a conversation with, like, whether it's you're going to therapy, a counselor, just a really good friend. It's almost like you're at a point of releasing here. But the main message I'm getting that's coming out for you guys is something that you have been waiting on for a very long time, and it requires you to make a decision. The decision's finally here, and you're able to choose a new direction, and it's making you feel a lot more free. That's what I get here. Okay, guys. So moving on to Gemini. Okay, Gemini, let's see what's going on for you guys. Okay, what's going on for my Geminis? Okay, let's see. So we have compassion, self-care, simplification, and beauty. Okay. It's interesting because the notes here, they say, I can, I matter, I am loved, I'm enough. Some of you could be incorporating, affirmations in like your morning routine or your night routine, wherever it, fits in here. But I see that many of you are turning inward at this time. Yeah, Gemini, it seems that there's more of a focus on yourself here. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So it seems like there's more of a focus on yourself here. Possibly, it could be you're focusing on like your external or your physical appearance as well. But with compassion, self-care, and simplification, it's like you're going within, you're kind of grounding yourself, and you're focusing on what truly matters. Like, maybe some of you have been traveling a lot, or maybe you feel like you have been surrounding yourself around so many, energies here, and you're like kind of like going back to your roots or focusing on what makes you happy, what makes you feel at peace. And the card number is the number 5. So I see this creating a change in your life as well, Gemini, like you just feeling better, you being able to overcome an obstacle here. But yeah, I definitely see that some of you could be incorporating affirmations, maybe you're incorporating yoga or Pilates, something to get your, body moving and the energy flowing here. But I see that mainly you're just turning inward, focusing on what makes you happy. And I see you nurturing yourself. So let's see here. Some of you could be taking a vacation, okay? So we have the 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. Split the deck and we have the Hermit. Yeah. What's interesting here, Gemini, is you seem to have a lot of options. This could be options when it comes to love. This could be options when it comes to, career. You're, I'm reading for a lot of you, so the focus is going to be different. But it's like with the Hermit, you're like very held back. Again, you're turning inward. You're isolating yourself from maybe your friends or your family at this time. Maybe you're just wanting to spend some time on your own. But I see that there's it's like you have a lot of choices and you're trying to make a decision, or you're trying to be less, confused and see things clearly. So maybe for some of you, the reason why you're spending time alone is you have a choice to make, but you want to make the right choice. Maybe you're a little bit confused. Maybe you want to clear your mind. That could be the reason why, you're turning inward, or you're incorporating meditation, that sort of thing. But it's like you may also have a lot of eyes on you, but people can't really put their finger on what you're up to. I see that there's curiosity surrounding you, but it seems like you're just focused on yourself. You're doing things on your own at this time. Okay, let's see. The Chariot. Okay, some of you could have Cancer placements. Bottom of the deck, the 3 of Pentacles. It's like you're moving forward. You've accepted a situation in your life, whether it's where you currently are, or whether it's a situation that you had to overcome. Because for some of you, you've accepted where you currently are, but you're wanting more. And maybe for some of you, it's like you want to work with someone else, or you want a team. Like it's like There's something here about you feeling if you were to collaborate or work with someone else, you may get more exposure for your business, for example, or maybe you just want to network, you want to get to know new people or more people than you do know so that you have more opportunities here. Or there's like an energy of you wanting to network or feel like, okay, I've been doing something on my own and I've accepted my situation. But if I were to branch out, I think I would, I would attain more success or things would feel easier that way. But I see a lot of acceptance in the Chariot, like you're able to progress and move forward because you've accepted the dark and light side. This could also just speak about yourself. Maybe you have accepted, some of you have been doing shadow work, and you're trying to heal what has been embedded in you here. But it's definitely helping you move forward. Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck here, the Two of Cups. Wow. So for some of you, the reason why you're on a path of healing or self-care or just, turning inward here could be the end of a relationship, Three of Swords and the Two of Cups, right? And you're wanting something new for yourself, but you're pouring into yourself first. It's like, I need to heal right now. I need to focus on myself in order to, move forward and not have any feelings that are still lingering. Three of Swords could also be, if it's not like the loss of, a romantic partner, it could be maybe like a friendship breakup. It could be, the loss of a job, but it's like you're able to overcome this emotional pain, or what has hurt you is the same thing that made you go inward and say, you know what, I don't really want to be around people right now. I just want to focus on myself. I just want to feel like myself again. So I do see that in the cards here. Your intuition here is definitely heightened at this time, guys, with the moon. We have the Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and we have the Ten of Swords as well. Yeah. There could have been like a very painful ending with someone you've known for a very long time. Again, guys, the Six of Cups doesn't mean it needs to be a lover. It could be an old friend. It could be your best friend from middle school or high school. But it seems that, this ending or betrayal... Sorry, guys, my throat is, killing me here. But, it could be, an old friend or someone that you've known for a very long time here. But I see that, your intuition is being heightened, or you're receiving some sort of downloads about this person. Okay, so the moon could speak about, again, your intuition, but it could also speak about what you currently do not know. So maybe for some of you, you're focusing on yourself and you kind of feel like every day, things are feeling a bit tedious or mundane here, but there's something hidden from you, which we're going to clarify. What's the Chariot? The King of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like you've accepted the truth of a situation and it's helping you move forward. So, apply it to your life how it fits here. But the King of Swords could be when you're looking at something in a very logical way and you're accepting the truth. You're not really painting a different picture. Instead, you're accepting the truth so that you're able to move forward. It does seem like it's something that was difficult, for you to accept. But, bottom of the deck, we have the World card, which means it's causing a change for you guys. You're finally closing out a cycle because you've learned the lesson and you're being very honest with yourself. I do see that you're it could cause you to feel a bit cold or a bit numb at this time, but again, the main thing that I see coming from you accepting the truth of the situation or accepting the reality is you're moving forward. The Chariot speaks about progress. So what is the Three of Swords? The Tower. Okay. Queen of Cups. Yeah. It seems like you were feeling some sort of emotional pain, but it could have been very, abrupt. The other way that I can read this is you're having a realization on why something transpired the way that it did. So whether it's you really wanted a job and then once you received the job, you didn't like the job or you lost the job, it could be to do with your career. It could be a relationship, but you're starting to understand why things unfolded the way that they did. So you're receiving a lot of clarity. And I see you feeling more, at ease with the situation that may have been very confusing in the past here. This could be pertaining to, a Scorpio. But for many of you, it could also be that you feel like in your life, your foundation crumbled, or there was more than one loss, or there's a lot that you had to go through. But the Tower usually comes in a spread when something has to fall apart in order for you to rebuild again. And the reason why it fell apart is because it wasn't built on, firm grounds to begin with. So what is the Moon? The Five of Pentacles, bottom of the deck here, the Page of Swords. Yeah, so I do see with the Moon, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords, not only have you maybe, relocated or left, situations behind, there are people that you've left behind here. One person in particular who still keeps an eye on you. Page of Swords could be someone who is curious about what you're up to. And with the Moon, this is what's hidden from you. It's being clarified by it's being clarified by the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, which means someone who currently feels like an outsider in your life is still keeping tabs on you. Like I said, we did see the Two of Cups when we pulled out the Three of Swords for you guys. So for some of you, you have recently separated, or you are, maybe it's like the aftermath of a breakup, right? And this person is still keeping tabs on you, but I don't really see it as doing anything about, the separation here. It's more so like watching you move forward. And it's definitely someone who doesn't have access to you at this time. Okay, guys. So moving on to Cancer. Okay. Cancer, what's going on for you? Let's see. Okay, Cancer, so we have your desires are within reach, faith, patience, excitement, and relief. Okay. It's also the card number 44. Yeah, you could speak about your manifestations coming into fruition or something feeling a little bit more permanent or solidified in your life. Like for some of you, you may have been manifesting, for example, it could be like a financial goal. It could be a home that you want to move into. And maybe you felt like it was far-fetched or you didn't know how you were going to get there. So it's either an opportunity presenting itself to you so that you feel like you're a bit closer to your dreams or some sort of goal that you have. Or it could be that you've attained a goal, because this does talk about excitement and relief as well. So for some of you, you've been working very hard, on something here. Maybe you wanted, a specific outcome. And I see you reaching the outcome and almost feeling a bit, relieved. But it did take I should say, a lot of patience. So that's why I say it's something you have been chipping away at for a while. And because, you were putting your head down, just working, being patient, I see you, receiving some sort of recognition or the credit that you deserve. But like another message that I'm getting here, Cancer, is like, you may have a goal in mind, like as you're watching my read here and you're like, okay, this is a really big goal, but like, how do I get closer to it? And there may be an opportunity that presents itself for you to become closer to that goal. Like maybe you want to be self-employed, but you feel like you need a little more money to save up or, that sort of thing. So then, you get offered a job that pays a little more than the job that you currently work, right? There's some sort of opportunity presenting itself to you so that you can get closer to stability and just feeling, safe and grounded here. So let's see. Yeah, something that you have been working on for a very long time. Knight of Pentacles could also be like, you're very focused. You were very patient. You had to chip away at something daily, and it's been months or maybe years. But I see the fact, like it's almost like the fact that you were patient. It is paying off here. So split the deck. We have the Five of Cups. So some of you could have felt very discouraged for a while, or something that you have in mind, you're kind of projecting your past onto it. Kind of like, well, things haven't worked out for me in the past, so I really hope this works out. Or, things have been difficult for me in the past or very slow moving, so I hope that this is different. I do see that energy here. But the advice behind the Five of Cups is, feel your emotions, let them flow through you, but don't dwell in the past. Like as much as, generically speaking, we're all going to think of the past. We're all going to, be upset about things that we feel like were losses. It's very important to kind of take ourselves out of that energy as well and not sit in it for too long. So let's see. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands here, bottom of the deck, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Well, you're looking amazing here, Cancer, okay? Nine of Pentacles. It seems like you're someone who's very self-sufficient, someone who's very, like you're coming off as very career-oriented, just focused on yourself, not really looking for attention from others. And it seems that a lot of people do want your attention here. There may be competition when it comes to your love life, or it could just speak about, your career here as well. But mainly what I'm getting is like you're a catch at this time. The fact that you are very focused on yourself, or the fact that you are very career oriented, could be something that people admire about you. For some of you, maybe the goal here was to be financially free or financially independent. 10 of Pentacles, wow. Bottom of the deck here, the World. Some of you could have been manifesting a commitment also, like a partner who has the same, vision as you, someone that you can, build with. And with the World card, it could be, a new cycle that is opening up for you. Like you're meeting someone, could be at work, doesn't have to be, or they may know what you do for work and you guys are coming together here. Three of Pentacles, yeah. Your message here is like collaboration or coming together with someone and getting to know them, but it could lead to something more than just a friendship or more than just, like a business partnership here. But there's a lot of pentacle energy. So this is either happening like in a workplace setting, or this may be just be letting me know that you're someone who's very stable and you're meeting someone who's stable as well. Because 10 of Pentacles is two people that are very stable coming together and building, like an empire or something very large together here. Bottom of the deck, the 8 of Pentacles. Wow. This is someone who thinks that you're very hardworking. This may be someone who knows that you're very busy or you have a lot on your plate. You have a lot to do here, but they may have a similar lifestyle to you, or they understand why, you're more focused on work or yourself, that sort of thing. Because it seems like it's something that they admire. Okay. What is the 5 of Wands? The King of Swords, the 4 of Cups. Okay, so here's what I see, Cancer. If you find that there is someone around you that is upsetting you, or maybe it's just, you feel like you're around the wrong crowd, because the 5 of Wands could be more than one person, right? With the King of Swords, this week or this month, you could be making things very clear to this individual or to more than one individual that, hey, I need to cut ties with you, or I need to move forward here. It's like you're detaching from the drama, you're detaching from the chaos, you're detaching from any sort of energy that's disrupting the goals that you have. Like for some of you, you're choosing a new path and you feel like you can't really be involved with, maybe the same people, or there are certain people that are bringing you down, or certain people that don't believe in your goals. And I see you being very truthful and upfront. And with the 4 of Cups as well as the 7 of Wands, I will say, Cancer, like there may be something like an opportunity or something that's being handed to you that you don't seem so interested in. But, this card could speak about when you're focused on the past, or you're dwelling too much in what has already happened, that you're missing the new opportunities in front of you. And for some of you with the 7 of Wands here, you could also be very defensive or resistant towards change here, because you're, expecting the worst case scenario, or you feel like you have been, doing things, on your own or in a specific way for a very long time, that you may be missing like a very large opportunity in front of you if you, are very like maybe defensive towards it, or maybe there's more of a focus on the past. You know what I mean, Cancer? So that's what I see here. What is the 10 of Pentacles? Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I see this as like a relationship, guys, like someone wanting to build with you, but it's someone who's very patient. They're getting to know you. They want to take things day by day, better understand you, better understand your love language. But this has a lot of potential. Maybe for some of you, the 4 of Cups is coming out because you are interested in someone, but because it's maybe not going anywhere at this time, or you feel like it's moving at a very slow pace, you're kind of losing hope. But I see that there's potential in someone that you're with, someone that you're connecting with, but I see it taking, time here. What's the 3 of Pentacles? 6 of Cups. For some of you, there could be like an old friend reaching out, someone that you've known from, childhood, maybe someone that you went to grade school with. Could even be someone who's at a distance, right? So not in the same city as you, maybe not in the same country as you, but I do see here that you could also have like an old friend reaching out, reconnecting with you. You guys may find that this is a week where you're rekindling, old friendships here, people that you used to speak to, but maybe you guys grew apart and now it's like, oh, hey, Cancer, what have you been up to? That kind of energy. Okay. So moving on to Leo. Okay, Leos. What's going on for my Leos? Okay, guys, so we have abundance. Okay, so faith, optimism, excitement, breakthrough. And then we also have renewed connections, reunion, reconciliation, intimacy, forgiveness. Some of you could be, reconciling, or there could be a reunion here. So it doesn't have to be, like a romantic partner. It could also be like a friend or a family member that's reaching out to you, possibly, through phone call or text here. And then the first card, we have abundance. So for many of you, you seem to be in a very happy space. There may be a breakthrough that is making you feel very excited. So it could be like communication you're receiving from someone, or it could be, finally receiving the job that you want. Abundance can, mean different things to different people here. But I also see, again, maybe this is a week where you are reconciling with, an old friend, an old lover, maybe even just connecting with your existing friends, a lot more, maybe going out more, making travel plans, planning things out for this summer. I see a lot of communication coming in for you. You may find that there's a lot of people that want to reach out to you. They're very curious about what you're up to, and maybe even wanting to spend time with you. Okay. You may have a friend or a family member that's like a musician, or you're connecting with someone through music. So maybe it's like, you want to speak about your favorite artist, or maybe there's a new album that you want to speak about. Something to do with music, but connecting with someone through music is what I see. Okay, let's see here. Okay, yeah, abundance, and now we have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here. So you guys seem to be, people are admiring you at this time. I feel like, you could be changing the way that you dress. You could be, feeling that you're very close to like financial freedom, or you feel like you're very close to some sort of financial goal that you have here. But I see you like enjoying your own company, looking good, investing in yourself, and it's showing on the outside. Split the deck, and we have the Devil. Okay, so there could be some sort of attachments that you're releasing. Maybe you are releasing like a negative mindset here, but let's just see if these cards come out again. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a new opportunity that is coming in for you, Leo, and you're going to want to invest in it. You're not only do you feel like it's something that you desire, but it could lead to a lot of stability. So Ace of Pentacles could be like investing in a connection that is the path to marriage. It could be investing in a job where you could actually move up when it comes to your position here, or it could be maybe just an investment that you're making that's going to help you in a few years. But I see this being very like a stable new opportunity that you're very excited to invest your energy in. Two of Cups. Yeah, for some of you, it definitely could be a relationship, but you may be connecting with someone that is making you very happy. Two of Cups, Nine of Cups. It may be someone that you feel like is wish fulfillment. You're able to see eye to eye with this individual, and it's definitely a connection that you can't deny. Behind the Nine of Cups, we have the King of Cups, so it could definitely be a water sign, or it's someone who's very vocal when it comes to their, emotions. They tell you that they love you. They tell you that they care about you. They tell you the things that they admire about you. For some of you, it may be a stable partnership that's coming in for you, but let's see. Six of Wands, wow. And bottom of the deck here, the Three of Pentacles. You may be receiving a lot of attention when it comes to your, workplace. And if you don't work a job, you have a business, like maybe you are, receiving more clientele, or, people are, starting to, what am I trying to say here? They're starting to give your business or give what you do here a lot more attention. But I see that you're being celebrated by many. You may even be someone that people are looking up to at this time. Kind of like, how did you do that, Leo? Or can you, guide me through this? Or, how were you able to make this work? Like, you may have a lot of questions from people who want to, be on your level here, and they would like your assistance, or they want to know how you've attained or achieved things for yourself. But I do see that people are looking up to you, admiring you at this time. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, guys, Ten of Pentacles. And I said the Ace of Pentacles could also be like a path to marriage. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, bottom of the deck. Whoa, Hierophant. Okay, for some of you, you know, I know this is just whatever comes out, but it's kind of screaming love to me. It's kind of screaming like relationship, commitment. So you could definitely be connecting with someone, and you know your career's going, you know, amazing as well. You're receiving a lot of attention here, but it seems that this is a connection that can lead to a higher level of commitment. Ten of Pentacles, Hierophant, potentially even marriage here, guys. What is the Two of Cups? Four of Pentacles, okay. Bottom of the deck here, the World. Some of you could also be focused on like budgeting a bit better, saving up some money, especially if you know, maybe you're wanting to purchase a home, you're wanting to move out, you're wanting to relocate, whatever the goal is here. I see you kind of being a little more careful with your spending, or you're looking at your, you know, budget right now. You're like, okay, where can I kind of, you know, eliminate either impulse spending or just, you know, eliminate spending that is not all the way necessary here. Like there's some sort of change coming in when it comes to your finances, but it's like you're making the change. Does that make sense? It's like, okay, even if you are receiving the same amount of money this month that you did last month, it's like you're trying to save more so that you can have more for maybe traveling this summer, or like I said, like relocating. I see something with like saving money or just being smarter about you know, your money. Maybe you're putting it in certain places so that it could work for you. Maybe you're investing your money instead of just you know, spending it on your desires, or like I said, impulse spending here. Six of Wands. Wow. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, people may need your help at this time, Leo. Like I see like people may be reaching out to you for help. Maybe it could be financial assistance, but for some of you, it could just be like, oh, Leo, you know, I need help with starting a business, or Leo, I have an idea, but I want a second opinion. I see that, you know, you're going to be receiving a lot of communication. People are going to be wanting your, you know, help here, and you're coming off as someone who's very generous. With the Six of Wands and Six of Pentacles, for some of you, like you could be in the public eye because you do something for your community. Maybe you, you know, work for a charity. Like there's you give back to you know, the community here, and this is how you are receiving some sort of attention, or this is how you are receiving, or this is why you're receiving recognition. People are viewing you as very generous, someone who is selfless, who doesn't just care about their self but cares about the ones around them. And we have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. So some of you, you may find that, you know, you're feeling a lot more in control. Like you could be a business owner. Yes, I could read it like that as well. But you're feeling a lot more in control when it comes to your life. You feel like you know, you're receiving the respect and the attention and the recognition that you deserve here. Okay. So moving on to Virgo. Okay, Virgo, what is going on for my Virgos? Okay, guys, so we have the card of compassion, self-care, simplification, and beauty. I believe Gemini pulled this card as well. Maybe some of you have Gemini placements. You don't have to. But what I see here is many of you are turning, you know, inward, focusing on self-care here. Okay, I do see affirmations on the card. Maybe it's something to do with your, you know, appearance. It does say beauty here, but it's almost like you're focusing on yourself, pouring into your own cup, doing things that make you happy, truly, whether it's like painting, whether it's hanging out with friends, or whether it's, you know, meditating, something that makes you feel like you enjoy doing it, but it also makes you feel at ease. So maybe you are incorporating like going out more and socializing more, but then you're also incorporating things like maybe meditation or yoga, or something that just kind of you know, makes you feel a lot more calm. And then we have wise decision, accurate, brilliant, organized, validated. Wow. Okay, so many of you are on the right path here. How I'm reading this card, guys, it's very interesting. It's almost like your angels or your ancestors are, proud of you at this time. It's like there could have been something that was very tough for you to, possibly overcome. Maybe there was a decision that was very tough for you to make, but I see that you're on the right path here. Okay, some of you could be receiving recognition when it comes to like school. Like some of you could be in school, whether it's grade school, whether it's college, university, that sort of thing, or even like a workplace. You could have contributed a new idea. Like people are viewing you as someone who's very smart, someone who's very intelligent, detail oriented. So you could get recognition for something that you do or something that you say, but maybe in like a workplace setting, or maybe some of you are in school, that sort of thing. It's like you feel understood, you feel heard, you feel like people are realizing your value and what you bring to the table here. And we also have organized. So some of you could be maybe like it could be clearing your mind space so that you could think more clearly here, or it could be releasing something completely from your energy, and you're just feeling a bit more hopeful when it comes to your future here. But there's something here that you're communicating, or an idea that you have is very, that people are viewing as is that people are viewing as very smart. That's what I'm trying to say here. Okay, let's see. Because the card is wise decision. So yeah, again, it could be a decision that was very difficult for you to make, but it's like you chose to do the right thing. You chose the right path here. And, it seems that the people around you quite literally could be proud of you, or there's someone who is watching, over you, who's extremely proud of you for making a very difficult decision. So we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here. Split the deck and we have the Justice card. Virgo, for some of you, things are just starting to feel fair. Like this could be happening differently for many of you, right? But it could be, excuse me, that for some of you, you feel like, okay, I finally feel understood when it comes to my friendships, when it comes to my, romantic partnerships, when it comes to my families. Or maybe you feel like there was unfair treatment in like a workplace setting. It's like things are starting to feel fair to you. You feel like you can be at ease with it, with, situations in your life that may have, rubbed you the wrong way in the past. I do see that. And with the Page of Pentacles here, you guys could be exploring something new, okay, can I speak today? You guys are exploring something new, or you could be expanding your knowledge on a topic that you're already familiar with, because the Page of Pentacles could be dabbling in something new, or being like a student, and being open to learning more, and again, expanding your skills or knowledge. Okay, let's see here. The World. Yeah, definitely a cycle that had to come to an end here. And it's like maybe you were the one who made the decision as, what, I no longer want to feel stuck, or I'm going to close this door and I'm never going to look back. But I see like a very tough cycle coming to an end. Like maybe for some of you, it could be that you have been looking for a permanent job for a while, or maybe you wanted to find your purpose, or maybe you feel like for some of you it could be months, for others of you it could be years, that you were going through a lot of struggle when it comes to maybe finding yourself, maybe when it comes to finding the right people in your life, or pretty much feeling like your life was all over the place. But I see like a very tough cycle coming to an end. That's mainly what I see here. And bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and it's, creating a new beginning for you. Like things will not only feel more fair to you, Virgo, I think that things are becoming a lot more stable for you. Like for some of you, maybe you feel like it's been a while, since you've felt stable, since you felt like, you were, achieving your financial goals or your educational goals here. But I see that you're going to feel more fulfilled. And there may be an opportunity that presents itself that you actually want to invest in, that you actually feel like can, offer you something for the long term. So we have the Two of Cups that wanted to come out, also the Ten of Swords. So for some of you, this could be a painful cycle with someone that you have a lot of love for. and this cycle is coming to an end. So the Ten of Swords does speak about betrayal or a very painful ending, but the pro of that card is it doesn't get worse from there, and it's completely over. I feel like for many of you, you've held on to some sort of hope, like, okay, this too shall pass, or this will soon be over, and you're at that point now. I'm not going to take away from the fact that this may have been something that was very difficult, very emotionally draining. But I see that many of you are finally putting an end, to something, or even just investing in, a situation that no longer works here. The World. Ace of Cups. Yeah, manifesting new love here. And I feel like something else that is coming out is you're moving a lot more carefully and a lot more slowly. You're being patient with yourself when it comes to love. So like, even if you have many suitors, or you're just speaking to someone new and you're connecting with them, I see you being very patient, taking your time, not really wanting to jump into a relationship at this time. Because with the Ace of Cups, I see that there could be an opportunity for, or like a new opportunity in love. But with the Knight of Pentacles, you're more so just taking your time, you're thinking about it, you're not really wanting to jump into anything at this time. But for those of you that are interested with the World card as well as the Ace of Cups, although you had to complete a very tough cycle here, there is, new love waiting for you on the other side. What is the Two of Cups? Seven of Wands, okay, and the Chariot. This is a very specific message that's coming out for you, Virgo. Someone that you love very much, that you were very defensive towards because there was, a painful ending, you're finally able to move on from them. You've made the decision, wise decision. You have, chose to focus on yourself, go inward. You do have new love, but the main thing that I'm getting, Seven of Wands, Chariot, Two of Cups, Ten of Swords, yeah, and the Eight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You finally learned the lesson in some sort of cycle that was very repetitive, and you're walking away, you're emotionally detaching, you're not looking back because you feel like there's something missing here. It is someone that you love, but you feel like there's something missing, and I can no longer be a part of this situation. I can no longer invest my energy into this situation. Even if you are not speaking to this person and you walked away from them a while ago, it seems like you didn't stop thinking about them. And I think now you're at the point of, shifting your mindset as well, or releasing, even thoughts about them. So I see you moving forward, but with the Seven of Wands, what it's letting me know is it's someone that you're very defensive towards, someone that you don't trust. Okay, Ten of Swords. Two of Swords, bottom of the deck here, the Knight of Swords, the Fool, the Sun. Yeah, some of you may be a little indecisive when it comes to, moving forward, because you're kind of looking at it like, I want to change, but I'm not really sure what the future holds. Or I definitely know I want to detach from what's no longer serving me, but I wonder what the future holds. Like, there's some sort of uncertainty about the future. But with the Knight of Swords, the Fool card, the Sun card, as well as the Ten of Pentacles, guys, I don't feel that you have anything to worry about here, Virgo. I think it's just that initial response that we have to, change, or a cycle closing out, or having to let go of someone that we've known for a very long time. I think that's just your initial response, but you don't have much to worry about here. I think that someone could even be trying to pursue you when it comes to, love, when it comes to building a connection with you. And with the Fool as well as the Sun card, you're going to feel very optimistic. Maybe this new beginning is going to feel like a breath of fresh air. Like, some of you are really just wanting to release someone from your past and just energies from your past so that you can, start fresh again. Some of you will be releasing a lot of things that no longer resonate with the new you. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, guys. So moving on to Libra. Okay, Libra, what's going on for you guys? Let's see. Okay, guys, so we have Law of Attraction, action, thought, feeling, diligence. Okay. And then we have spiritual adventure, okay, travel, education, experience, inspiration. So some of you could be, planning a vacation. Maybe you're making some sort of travel plans at this time, Or it could be letting me know that while you are traveling, you're meeting new people, you're having new experiences, and it is opening up your mind a bit, maybe changing your perspective on certain things here. Okay, but it's like the things that you're experiencing at this time, it's almost like they're a catalyst for your growth, or there's a lot that you are learning, from these experiences. For some of you, this could just be letting me know that, this is a year where you want to, get out more. Maybe you want to travel more. You actually want to experience new things. I could be speaking to some of you that feel like you have just, been familiar with your hometown, or just, specific places, and you're kind of wanting to branch out here. Okay, some of you could be inspired by someone or something when you travel as well. And it says travel education. So some of you could be, relocating or traveling when it comes to, your education, school. The first card is law of attraction, and then we have action, thought, feeling, diligence. Yeah. So I feel like many of you could be very focused, on the thoughts that you were thinking. Maybe you are working on reprogramming your mind, releasing the thoughts that no longer serve you, maybe even releasing limiting beliefs that were embedded in you from childhood. Okay, but it is a card of, paying attention to how you feel, because, or like, for example, if you're not feeling the best, then, it goes back to what you're thinking about. What are you thinking about that's causing you to feel that way? So I think many of you are realizing the connection between your thoughts and your emotions, and you're really working on, reprogramming your mind, if you will. You could also be taking action on something that you have been thinking about for a while. Let's see here. Wheel of Fortune. I see things working out in your favor. Like, it may be a very favorable time, or like a very lucky time for you, where you're just at the right place at the right time. And this card also speaks about following your internal compass, right? And we have the card of, law of attraction. So like, many of you, like maybe you have a goal in mind, or there's something that you really desire, but you're like, how do I get there? And I feel like there may be new opportunities presenting itself to you, but I more so see it as like a mental shift, like looking at things differently, or feeling like, okay, maybe I wanted this for X amount of time, but it hasn't come in for me because I felt like I was not deserving of it. So there's like, you're switching your thoughts around here, and I see that benefiting you in a very positive way. Some of you could be coming out of a very fixed mentality, or feeling like something has to happen the way that you want it to, or it's not happening at all. It's almost an energy of releasing control here. So split the deck, and we have the Lovers. Okay, so many of you have some sort of major choice to make, whether it's like a path to choose, whether it's you want to relocate and it's between two different locations, but you have a very large decision to make, and maybe some of you that's the very thing that you're trying to follow your internal compass on. So let's see if these cards come out again. Nine of Wands. Okay, bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. Yeah, for some of you, there's like an energy of you feeling you have been closed off for a while, or maybe there's an energy of you wanting to make new friends or make new connections, but you feel like you have been on your own, or like I said, closed off or guarded for a while here. High Priestess, and behind that we have the Ace of Cups. Some of you, there's a lot of opportunities for you, possibly even opportunities when it comes to love, when it comes to connecting with someone new here, that could develop into something more. But it's like, either you feel like you have been guarded for a very long time, or there's something with your past where it's causing a blockage for you to open up to, whether it's new connections, or believe that connections can work out for you. It's something about your silence that's standing out here. Like, whether it's you're like, okay, I have been isolated for a very long time, I really want to get out more. Or, yes, I have friends, but I want new friends. I want to travel more. I want to know, like many different people. Like, there's something about you wanting to either get out more or have more people that you can communicate, interact with. But there's some sort of difficulty surrounding, okay, but I am introverted. Or like, it's not to say you don't have friends, but even if you do have friends, maybe some of you feel like no one really knows you to that extent, or you have you're a great listener and you love giving advice to your friends, but maybe, you know, when the roles are reversed and it's time for you to speak about yourself, you shy away from speaking about yourself, or you keep your business to yourself. There's something to do with the way that you're closed off, or your communication, that you could be focused on, or focused on, you know, altering here. Wow, Four of Wands, and we have the Six of Wands. Some of you are guarded towards like people in general, or like you're guarded towards, like it could be that you're connecting with someone new, but you're like, I don't know if I, you know, trust it or not. But it's letting me know that you have gone through a lot, Libra. You know, Nine of Wands could be like that wounded warrior energy. But with the Four of Wands as well as the Six of Wands, you know, this could be a higher level of commitment. This could be attaining a goal that seems far-fetched, but you know, it's actually something you can, you know, have. Like, it's more so like something to do with your mindset, or having to believe that you're capable of the things that you're asking for. Nine of Swords, yeah, this is unnecessary worry. This is like limiting beliefs, or the things that you're telling yourself, the thoughts that you're thinking that are affecting you. But it doesn't mean that the thoughts that you're thinking are the truth. And with the Four of Wands, this could be read as like a higher level of commitment, or some sort of milestone that you reach. Like whether it's in career, whether it's finally starting your business, whether it's, you know, this could even just be like a friendship that you know, like a best friend, like someone that you connect with. You're like, finally, I have someone that understands me. And, you know, like your desires could obviously be different, but I see this as a higher level of commitment, yes, or like a milestone. And with the Six of Wands, I feel like you're receiving a lot of attention. For some of you, you may be in the public eye, but you feel like, you know, behind that, you feel very alone, or you may feel like, yes, I do receive credit for what I do, or I do receive a lot of attention, but I feel very alone, or I feel misunderstood. Like there's something to do with that here. What is the Nine of Wands? And again, guys, it says, yeah, Ten of Wands. There's something here that's burdening you. And for some of you, it's almost like feeling so misunderstood, or feeling on your own, or feeling like you, you know, you're ready for some sort of change, but there's something that you're afraid of here. Because with spiritual adventure also, guys, like you may actually be traveling, or you're just meeting someone new where you're like, wow, this feels so easy. It feels like nothing is forced. And with the Nine of Wands as well, as the Ten of Wands, whatever you're concerned about is coming to an end. You know, tens in general, they speak about an ending, but this seems like a very heavy load that you had to carry for a long time, which caused you to feel very held back. Maybe it caused you to be in a mentality of lack, and I see that coming to an end. But I do see that you're a bit guarded when it either comes to like meeting new people, or it's like starting a new job. Like there's some sort of, I don't want to say resistance towards change, because you definitely want change, but it's like you're a little bit hesitant. What's the Four of Wands? I also feel like, Libra, like some of you need to hear that you don't need to do everything on your own. You know, the Nine of Wands, as well as the Ten of Wands, could be like, especially the Ten of Wands, when you have so many responsibilities, but you're kind of, you know, carrying it all on your own. You're doing it all on your own. And with the Four of Wands, that could be, you know, a partnership, things working out where someone is coming in to assist you, coming in to help you. Even if it's like a friend, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. But I think like your period of feeling alone or doing things alone is coming to an end. What is the Four of Wands? The Page of Cups. Yeah, this could be someone that you meet that's potentially, you know, younger than you. Okay, could be a water sign. We have the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups again, and the Hanged Man. You have a very, you know, like a love offer that's coming in for you. You may intuitively feel like, okay, this could be something that's good. But with the Hanged Man, it's like you're kind of at a space where you're more so thinking about it than acting on it. But I will say, like, even though you're overthinking the situation, there is someone here that you may connect to, and you would be surprised at where it can possibly go. This is someone who won't make you feel alone. It's someone who may even want to spend a lot of time with you. What is the Six of Wands? Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Page of Swords, Nine of Swords. Okay, what is the Four of Pentacles? Because what I see here, guys, is you are receiving the credit that you want. You know, people around you view you as someone who's very successful, but like either you don't think that way of yourself, or you feel like you're not where you want to be, and that's fine, right? We always want more, or we always want, there's always room for improvement. But I feel, guys, like for some of you, you could be a bit hard on yourself at this time, or, you feel like, okay, well, people think I'm doing well, but I feel like I should be doing more. Like there's something to do, again, with your thoughts, the way that you view yourself, that you will be working on, or you will be changing here. What is the Four of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles could also speak about, budgeting, saving, a bit more money, looking at where you could eliminate, expenses here. Yeah, the Fool. I see you moving towards a new beginning, regardless of how, stuck your thoughts are making you feel. But it is going to require you to possibly come out of a mentality of lack, or know that you're enough. And if you're like, no, I am confident, I know that I'm enough, maybe there are experiences here, or like, again, it doesn't have to be your confidence. But with the Ten of Wands, maybe you're someone who has been doing things for yourself, by yourself, for a very long time. So a partnership would be very new, or like allowing someone to get to know you, on that level would be new. But I feel like it would be something that would make you very happy. So I see you taking a step in a new direction, despite the fear, or despite the hesitant energy here. Okay, guys. So moving on to Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you guys. Okay, so spirit, relationships, intuition, connection, signs, inspiration. Okay. So this is a pretty clear message here, Scorpio. I feel like for many of you, there's either, multiple signs, or one particular sign that you are seeing right now, or an intuitive download, or a dream that you're having that has been very repetitive and is trying to tell you something. Some of you are very close, okay? Very close to, some sort of transformation with the butterfly here, but it's going to require you to listen to, the downloads that you're receiving, or, whether it's a dream, whether it's signs that you're quite literally seeing when you're driving, because this card obviously speaks about intuition, connection, signs, and inspiration. Yeah, some of you are very close to transformation, or some sort of change that you've been anticipating, or it could just be letting me know that there is something that you need to, or you would, if you were to change it, it would be better for you, right? Like whether it's, you kind of you have been feeling like, okay, I want to relocate, I want, to change my environment, and maybe you're going to start receiving signs of, places that you could potentially move to. Like I feel like right now is a time where you should really pay attention to the signs, and definitely, take your downloads and your intuition very seriously at this time as well. So let's see. For some of you, you could be psychic, or you could be like a tarot reader, but your intuition's being heightened, right? Like where you feel like you could, tap into energy a lot easier, or you could even, again, you don't have to be a tarot reader or a psychic medium. It could just be downloads that you're receiving for yourself to help guide you, sorry. So bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups, okay? Split the deck and we have the World. Wow. Definitely a cycle closing out, but Ten of Cups could be happy family, happy home, whether it's you are in a commitment right now, or that maybe something that is coming in for you. Okay, so let's see if these cards come out again. Moving on from a very painful ending. And it seems that for some of you, you're receiving, the signs. Maybe for others of you, there's something that is coming to an end, or something that is not really progressing, but you're still holding on to it. And it may be that, it's time for you to accept both sides of the story, or accept the good and the bad. And you will see some sort of progress here. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. King of Wands, Knight of Cups. For some of you, you could also be like learning something new, okay? Like expanding your knowledge, developing a new skill here. But mainly what I'm seeing so far is moving on from a very painful ending, whether it's to do with love, whether it's, like a friendship, a breakup, maybe it's something to do with your family here. But I see you moving forward from it. But I'm also getting a message of like someone here may be holding on to something that is over. So like, even if you're not communicating with the person that you had a falling out with, maybe you're still thinking about them. Maybe, because even thinking about a situation means you're invested in it, in the situation, right? So I genuinely feel like you guys are going to be moving, on from a very painful ending here. And you're very determined to do so as well with the Chariot. So we have the Four of Wands in reverse. It's a connection that did not work, okay? I could also read this as like some sort of goal that you really wanted, like a mile, because upright it could speak about like milestones or a large goal. So in reverse, maybe there's a goal that you wanted, or you wanted to achieve here and you felt like it didn't work out for you. I see you being able to move on from it and start something new for yourself. And with the Chariot, it does speak about progress, but it also speaks about accepting the dark and light side of things. So maybe you're starting to, maybe you were looking at only the negative aspects and you're starting to see the positive aspects about moving forward, or maybe why something was not meant for you. Yeah, I'm getting a ringing in my ear. Some of you are, something was not meant for you and you're starting to realize why. And because you're receiving that clarity, it's aiding in you moving forward. It's making it feel a bit easier. Okay, so what is the Ten of Swords? Okay, so the Temperance. So you're going to be at peace when it comes to, something that was very painful and emotional loss. Temperance is about balance, harmony, feeling at peace. Now, it also speaks about needing to be patient with yourself because it boils down to moderation, right? So for some of you, you are, moving on from something, you are healing, but it's going to be a day-by-day process. It's going to get easier, but it's not going to be an overnight process. So this may be advice to be patient with yourself at this time. Allow yourself to feel the emotions, but don't expect to, completely move on from something, tomorrow, right? And then we have the Eight of Wands as well as the Judgment. There could be some sort of communication that's coming in for you that could really change, the way that you're viewing things or even make you feel better. This could be from an old friend, okay, or someone that you've known for quite a bit of time here. And with the Eight of Wands, this could also be someone who's at a distance because it could be a card of travel. So I see like a peaceful, you being at peace after, a severe ending, you maybe having a new beginning here. Yeah, Six of Swords. That's you moving to calmer waters. That's you eliminating the things that bring you down or drain you. And I'm not taking away from the fact that you had to go through something very difficult, but there's clarity coming in as to why the situation was not going to work or why it was not meant for you. And that's kind of helping you in moving forward, if that makes sense. What is the Chariot? Knight of Pentacles. Empress. You're moving towards a lot of success. Okay, this could also be an opportunity that will offer you a lot of growth. We have the Five of Pentacles behind that. So for some of you, you could be, leaving a job where you feel overworked or underpaid, or you're finally receiving that opportunity, that job opportunity that you wanted, or an opportunity to, follow your passions, do something that you desire here. And what I see, guys, is like there is a message here, right? Because I'm thinking of how to word it. It's like for some of you, you may need to hear that what you want is coming, but not exactly when you want it to. Or you want something to happen, but it's not going to happen quickly. Knight of Pentacles is more so of a very premeditated, patient energy. So there's something that you're working towards and it's yours. It's already yours if you believe so. And it's coming in for you. But the thing is, like, you may be like, no, I want it to happen now. Or there's something a little bit... Like there's something about your patience that's being highlighted here, needing to be patient and knowing that, what is for you will always be for you and there's no need for a rush. Like maybe you're in a very competitive environment and you're like, what, I should be here or I should be, there, or I feel like I'm not doing good enough. You're going to get to where you want to be, but it's not going to be as soon as you want it to. And for others of you, there could also be something to do with like comparisons, here, like whether it's like comparing your growth to others, or whether it's like, it doesn't necessarily have to be to others, but maybe, you feel like you should just be doing better for yourself. But that's what I'm getting here intuitively, guys. Like that's the download that I'm receiving. So maybe some of you are going to be just focused on yourself. You're going to realize that, you're the one writing your story. You are, walking your own path here. So I see you being a lot more patient with some sort of progress that you want to see. And this seems to be progress from something that took off very quickly, but then it started to slow down. And as it's slowing down, Scorpio, you're starting to feel, whether it's discouraged, whether it's like, oh, well, why are things slowing down now? Feeling so drained. I'm not where I want to be. It's kind of that message of like, keep going. You know what I mean? What is the Four of Wands in reverse? Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, bottom of the deck, the Page of Wands. Some of you could be mentally conflicted about a connection that did not work. With the Five of Swords, you could have had an argument with someone, especially if it was an individual that was dishonest with you, doing something behind your back. But I feel like that may be the thing that is causing you some sort of pain, and you feel like it's a bit difficult for you to, walk away from. The Seven of Swords is being, clarified by the Knight of Wands, Five of Cups. Some of you feel betrayed by an individual for maybe feeling like you would have more with them, maybe feeling like you would end up in a commitment with them, but you're viewing them in like a player-like energy or someone who is toying with your emotions. And this could be something that's very difficult for you to accept or overcome, but I see you being able to achieve that end goal of, okay, I feel at peace, I've released this person. I just feel like, the Five of Cups could be when you're dwelling in the past a bit, Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands. You kind of feel like someone here was toying with your emotions. Someone was very back and forth with you, and it's bothering you because you had high hopes for the connection. But again, I see you being able to overcome that also. So maybe for some of you, the signs that you're, receiving at this time is about moving forward, or you're receiving clarity, like I said, on why maybe the situation didn't work out. And it's not to say that, heartbreak disappears, but maybe figuring out why this wasn't meant for you will help you, move forward, will help you kind of accept what it is here, okay? So moving on to Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. So let's see what's going on for you guys. Okay, guys, so we have reality check, assessment, exploration, honesty, determination, okay? Blessing in disguise, trust, revelation, significance, surprise. I'm kind of getting a very clear message here, though, Sagittarius, but it's very specific. Like for some of you, it's either like you've accepted the reality of a situation, or there's something that you're realizing, almost like a wake-up call here, and you are just accepting it for what it is, and you're able to move forward. There may even be something that's currently upsetting you right now, so whether you're sad about it, whether you're angry about it, but the second card is blessing in disguise, so it may be working out for you, it may be happening for you, but that may be the very thing that you're not seeing at this time. So whether it's like the end of a relationship, the end of a job that you have been working for a very long time, maybe a disagreement with a family member, or maybe you wanted to relocate, but things weren't able to work out the way that you wanted it to. It's like something that you wanted to happen is not happening for you, but you're also realizing why. Okay, so it seems to be a blessing in disguise here. Let's see. Some of you could also, with the reality check card, it says assessment, exploration. Like some of you could just be, going within, you could be healing, but you could also just be learning more about yourself. Like maybe this is a time where you're like, what do I want to do? Like what makes me happy? What is truly my purpose here? Like there's a lot that you're learning about yourself, and with honesty and determination, I think that you are being very real with what you desire. Or like, for example, maybe you're trying to figure out your purpose, or maybe you have, you're trying to figure out which path you want to take here, and with determination, I see you sticking by a decision that you make as well. Okay, so let's see. Okay, Eight of Pentacles wanted to pop out here. So for some of you, you could be working very hard at this time. Okay, maybe even feeling overworked for some of you. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. Split the deck and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Change is happening for you, Sagittarius, that are making you very happy, that are making you feel very fulfilled. This is when things are working out in your favor. It could be, you're at the right place at the right time, but I see you feeling very emotionally fulfilled very nurtured, very taken care of. So you may have people around you that are very understanding, or people around you that are, making you feel very happy. And you feel like not only can you, you can be yourself, but it's almost like you feel very accepted. Okay. All right, let's see. Two of Cups. Some of you could be connecting, with someone that you, have a lot of emotions for. You guys are, you guys may have like the same vision when it comes to future goals, that sort of thing. But Two of Cups could definitely be a partnership on the horizon here. Let's see. Ace of Swords. Okay, so definitely like breakthrough energy, receiving some sort of clarity, truth. Okay, and bottom of the deck we have the Page of Wands and the Moon. For some of you, you're receiving communication from someone who is interested in you, but maybe they kept it to themselves for a while with the Moon. Or this could be like a secret admirer kind of energy. Okay, but with the Ace of Swords, I also see a lot of clarity for some reason when it comes to just yourself or what you want moving forward. And I feel like this doesn't really have much to do with love. Instead, it has more to do with your path or your purpose. I don't know, I keep receiving that download, so that's why I'm saying it here. Let's see. Like some of you may realize like you may choose a path that you want to take, but it may require you to let go of something else. One side of the Ace of Swords could speak about, like a peace offering. The other side could be more so like needing to sacrifice or leave something behind in order to go after what you want. So maybe what's becoming clear to you is like a habit that you need to break, or something that you need to incorporate, in your routine so that you can, get to where you want to be here. So I see you receiving clarity on a path that you should be on, or like something to do with your purpose here. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords, Temperance, yeah. Making peace with maybe an individual that was, kind of crummy to you, or someone who was, dishonest, or manipulating you in one way or another. You could also be making peace with someone who you may have had high hopes in a connection with them, but you feel like that's not where, things ended with the Ten of Swords. So with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like, this is a great time for networking, collaborations. For some of you, again, with the Two of Cups, you could be sharing business ideas to this person that you're connecting with. Three of Pentacles could also just be like what, at your workplace setting where people are wanting to, communicate with you more. They're wanting you to, share your ideas. It could be someone coming up to you and saying, hey, why don't we work on this together so we can complete it faster, right? It speaks about like teamwork here. So what is the Two of Cups? Knight of Wands, bottom of the deck, the Ten of Pentacles. Can I say something, Sagittarius? I feel like some of you are in an energy of wanting to, get to know people. You're wanting to, date. Knight of Wands could be, someone who's on their feet. They like to travel a lot. But what you don't know is you may be connecting with someone sooner than you anticipate, and you may be in a connection sooner than you're anticipating it. Because Two of Cups and Knight of Wands is like maybe like you just, this is your energy, the Knight of Wands. So you could be focused on yourself. You could be like, I want to hang out with my friends more. I want to travel. But you end up connecting with someone where you end up, being in a full-blown commitment. It may be that it's like it's happening when you least expect it is what I'm getting here. Ace of Swords. Like someone that you're connecting with right now and you're like, oh yeah, I'm dating this person and I like this person, they're cool. You're going to realize that this can actually turn into a commitment, or you're going to develop emotions for this person much sooner than you thought you would. What's the Ace of Swords? Six of Wands. Bottom of the deck here, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to receive a lot of attention when it comes to a new path that you're choosing. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Whether it's like a new job, maybe you are moving out of your hometown. You're going to receive a lot of recognition from a place that you're not familiar with. That's what I'm getting here. What is the Three of Pentacles? Emperor. Wow. People are, holding you on a pedestal at this time. Okay, some of you could, own your own business, or maybe you, you are the boss at your current work setting here. But what I see, guys, is like people are not only looking up to you, they're definitely going to want to work with you. They feel like you have, great ideas, but they also feel like you have a sense of control. Like when you say something is going to happen, it's actually going to happen. When you speak, people listen. Like you have some sort of power here, but in a positive way is what I see. Okay, guys. So moving on to Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. So what's going on for you guys? Let's see. Okay, so we have peace, connected journey, balanced clearing. Okay. And then we also have shower of prosperity, wealth, opportunity, success, manifestation. Wow. So very positive energy here, guys. A lot of you, I feel like, with the peace card, you are, of course, maybe feeling more at peace, or like you're moving your body, you're, so that your energy is flowing, getting rid of stuck energy here. It does say clearing. So some of you could be, cutting cords with maybe it's relationships, or just releasing negative energy from your field here. But you're feeling a lot more at ease. You're feeling a lot more, grounded. And with the second card there, wealth, opportunity, success, there could be some sort of manifestation that you're very close to, or an opportunity that you have been seeking for a while. And it could be, like a job opportunity, or it could be maybe buying a new home. Like abundance can mean something different to, each person. But I see that you're very close to attaining what you have, wanted to. But I see this more as like something material, guys. Just being honest here. I see it as like, whether it's like more money, or like it's, again, like the house that you wanted, or like the job that you wanted, or being able to make some sort of a large purchase, like a car that you've desired. I see it as some sort of material success. Let's see here. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, and this is the same card that was on the bottom of the deck before I shuffled it. So very clear message, guys. You guys are, very resourceful at this time. Okay, you may know a lot about a particular topic, or you may know how to move forward, when it comes to something to do with your finances here. Like you're going to be at a more stable space. Okay, I feel like you are also going to feel more like you're receiving recognition, or you're finally, receiving, like you're finally getting paid the amount that you want to get paid if you're at a job. Like you're feeling like things are more fair, but it's like pertaining to your stability is what I'm getting. Split the deck and we have the Lovers. So there may be a major choice that you have to make as well, like whether it's letting go of an old job so that you can, accept a new job, or whether it's quitting your job because, your business is working out for you. There's some sort of a major choice that you're going to have to make here, but it will change the direction that your, life is going in, because the Lovers card speaks about a life-altering choice. So let's see. But I see you feeling more balanced, definitely feeling like things are more fair. But I feel like there's something about you feeling either validated, or you feel like, okay, finally people are recognizing what I bring to the table, or finally, I've been working hard and I'm finally receiving the credit for it, that sort of energy. Okay. Two of Pentacles. You're juggling a lot at this time, Capricorn. Whether it's two different jobs, whether it's your job, your family life, your social life, and then a relationship. Like there's a lot that you're juggling at this time. And when this card comes out, it lets me know that some of you need to hear that you need to figure out what you want to prioritize, right? So it's like, okay, maybe you feel like, yes, many people need my help, or I'm being pulled in different directions, or, but there's an energy of you can't do it all, or you're going to be spreading yourself too thin. So I feel like, again, it could just be letting me know that it's more of a busy month for you, but maybe there's an energy of you wanting to find some sort of balance. Yeah, because Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck lets me know that some of you are feeling a bit stressed out. You kind of feel alone, or you do have a lot of responsibilities and you're able to do it, but it's getting to a point where you're feeling drained. But no one sees your tears, no one sees how you feel, because this is what you're going through in solitude. Okay. Two of Pentacles could also be like cause and effect. Like they're like, how I'm seeing the energy here, guys, is like for some of you, you may have done something and you're, receiving, some sort of like you're receiving the recognition for it, or you're receiving the results that you've desired, but it's something that you've had to work on for a very long time, or something that has been stressing you out for a very long time. Six of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. Yeah, many of you could be like relocating. There's something about your location here, or digging a bit deeper. You could just be like again, your first card here talks about clearing, and the Six of Swords could be moving away from, negative thoughts, or like, finding, clearing your mind, right? Letting go of negative thoughts, maybe letting go of, limiting beliefs. There's like, it's almost like a clearing when it comes to your energy, when it comes to your mind here. But again, for some of you, it could be read as like, relocating. And then bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. Many of you are focused on manifesting something, and this is letting me know that you have what it takes, Capricorn. You have all the tools that you need in order to get something off the ground here. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's an energy, like I could read it as you're being honest with yourself, or there's a situation where you're receiving clarity on it. Maybe a situation that you were very confused about. Maybe it could have been an individual who was very dishonest with you and they're coming clean to you, or if it's not them directly communicating to you, you're receiving some sort of clarity about the situation. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the World, the Judgment. Yeah, like it's like you've been putting your head down and you were very focused on work, and I see you, attaining the goal that you wanted, or receiving the, like it's like you're so close to some sort of an end goal here. I do see that. Now, what's interesting is with the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords in reverse, like some of you, you may have had to leave something or someone behind, but you feel like you left a piece of you, or quite literally something physical. Like if you were in like a live-in situation with someone, maybe you feel like you kind of just had to move out and you weren't able to take all of your things, or someone still has like your old sweater, or I don't know, I'm getting something about like you having to move away, but you could only take very specific things. So again, if it's not physical, it could be, like a mental thing, like you had to move away from a dishonest individual, but the memories are still there, or the negative thoughts are still there. And you were only able to take away maybe, the negative aspects, or maybe for some of you it was the positive aspects, right? But it's just because we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. You're receiving clarity on something you were confused about. You're receiving clarity on an individual who was possibly sneaking around or doing something behind your back here. So what is the Two of Pentacles? The Lovers. You have a decision to make, Capricorn. Very clear message, because we did see the Lovers, and now it's clarifying the Two of Pentacles. It's almost like you're going back and forth in your mind about a direction that you want to go in. For many of you, this is pertaining to your finances, because the Pentacle speaks about what's in the 3D, what's in the material realm. So like whether it's, okay, do I want to relocate to, find or to work at this new job, or do I want to remain at my old job and just, continue doing what I'm doing? There is a major choice that you have to make, but it's the reason why you're taking a while making this choice is because it's life altering. So whichever path you choose, you feel like you would have to, or there's one path here that you would choose where you would have to adapt to it. But then if you choose to remain at the same spot that you currently are, the second choice may be something that's still weighing on your mind. So I see you taking your time when it comes to making a very important decision here. Okay. Six of Swords. Yeah, Two of Swords. Some of you may just be even like focusing on clearing your mind or becoming more centered so that you can see something clearly, so that you feel you're making the right decision here. Because the reason why I feel like, again, this decision could be pertaining to work, it could be a relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be your family. But the reason why I feel like you're kind of struggling with making a decision is you don't really know what the future holds. And, none of us really do, right? So it's this energy of, with the Two of Swords, it's like, okay, well, I don't really know what's going to happen when I make this choice. So it may require, you to take a leap of faith here. I truly don't feel like you have anything to worry about if you are stepping in a new direction, because Six of Wands is a very positive card. It speaks about success, victory, but maybe it's just that initial response or that initial feeling that you have when you have a really big decision to make, right? So what is the Seven of Swords in reverse? Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck here, the Death card. Yeah, you're putting an end to someone that, here's the thing, you're putting an end to a connection that you've had with someone, but it's like you feel like things already ended or they were hitting a dead end, and now it's like fully closing the door or fully accepting it. Death card on the bottom of the deck here. This may be someone who's at a distance from you, okay? Or this is something that you have been planning to release or planning to do for quite some time here. Okay, guys? So moving on to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. So what's going on for you guys? Let's see. Okay, guys. So we have the card Have Confidence, Strength, Balance, Prepared. Okay, what's the card number? 25. Things are happening for you, because 25 reduces to 7, but things are happening for you exactly the way that they're supposed to. So even if you have questions, some of you may need to hear, yes, you're on the right path, or yes, you're focused on the right things. Strength, balance, like things could feel a lot more balanced for you in your life, whether it's you're figuring out how to balance your social life with your work life, or your education with your, social life, as well as your family. There's a lot of balance coming in for you. Some of you could also be getting better at time management. I am being drawn to the clock here. Some of you could be not only getting better at time management, but it could also be something to do with releasing here. Like finally letting go of a situation or choosing not to invest in a situation here. But I see you being very confident in the decisions that you're making, okay? Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So this could be a brand new opportunity. This is like a stable new beginning, whether it's, like for your job, whether it's, connecting with someone. Split the deck and we have the Hanged Man. Okay, so here's what I see, Aquarius. I feel like there's something in front of you, but you're not wanting to take action, or you're like, you know what, let me think about it a little more, or let me look at it from this angle. There is an energy of you feeling a bit stuck, or you're not taking action on something that's in front of you because you're over analyzing the situation. Okay, let's see if these cards come out again. Like you may feel like you need a little more time, or you need to know more to go ahead and get something started, but that may not be the case for all of you. Let's see. Justice. Yeah, this is what I was speaking about. And this card also says balance. So a lot of balance, maybe even clarity when it comes to, what path you should take, or why you are currently, where you are. But I see things feeling a lot more fair, or you being able to see things more clearly. Like maybe you feel like for a while you've been in a very confused space, whether it comes to your career path, or whether it comes to, you wanting to switch a course in school, but you're receiving a lot of clarity on what you should be doing, or you're doing something and you're receiving confirmation that you're on the right path here. Let's see. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's an energy of you kind of going back and forth here. Maybe like a very important decision that you have to make, but I see you more so like overthinking the decision, or feeling like I need more time. I can't just make this decision right away. Yeah, and it could be pertaining to a new beginning with the Fool card, Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Wow, for some of you, it could be connecting. You could be connecting with someone new, but you're kind of going back and forth in your mind about, do I entirely invest in this situation? So like you have emotions for this person, but you're not sure if you want to be in a commitment. That could be the case for some of you. The World, the Ten of Swords, Two of Wands, Eight of Cups, Queen of Swords. Here's the thing, Aquarius, you've had to walk away from maybe even more than one person or more than one situation here, okay? And so because of the pain that you're feeling or the aftermath of a separation or a breakup, it can cause you to feel a bit back and forth when it comes to what you want to do moving forward. But I feel like there are opportunities that are presenting themselves to you, and it seems like a positive opportunity here, but this is more so what's going on in your mind. I feel like this may be a time, like a period of release, or there's something you need to let go of so you can clearly see what's in front of you. Because it's like you're wanting some sort of change, but there may be something else that you're trying your best to let go of, but a part of you is still holding on to it. Okay, that's a message for some of you. What's the Justice card? Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're receiving some sort of truth, or I can read it another way. You're being very truthful to someone else, and also yourself. Kind of like, this is what I'm not willing, this is what I'm no longer willing to tolerate. This is what I want moving forward. And I see you detaching from situations, even if it feels difficult. Because with the Queen of Swords and the Justice card, guys, that may not be the easiest energy to deal with, because it's more so about doing the right thing, not what feels right or what feels good in the moment here. But the decision you're making now is going to pay off later. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Nine of Cups. You may be focused on the past right now. You may be dwelling in something that did not work, but you're moving towards emotional fulfillment. You're moving towards a much more optimistic time, but it does require you to open up to something new. Even if it doesn't mean like fully investing in a commitment, or it could just be being open to just get to know someone new, or just being open for a conversation. Again, just a generic example here. But for some of you, this could be a relationship that has come to an end. Queen of Swords, Justice could be like a divorce, or someone that you were in a higher level of commitment with. And now you're like, okay, I want to find myself again. Or I feel like, there's a lot going on and I want to feel grounded. What is the Two of Pentacles? Nine of Swords. The reason why you're stressed out about a choice here, guys, is you may have too many things on your plate where you're not able to sit down and make a clear decision, A, or B, you may just be overthinking, guys. Like, Nine of Swords could be unnecessary worry. It could be when we're placing limiting beliefs on ourselves, or we are sitting and thinking about a situation and expecting the worst case scenario. So what we're telling ourselves is not the truth, but if you tell yourself something enough, you're going to believe it. So I see you being worried or over analyzing a choice or a decision that you have to make, but maybe it seems more complex in your mind. And I'm not taking away from how difficult it may feel for you. I'm just reading the energy, because maybe some of you need to hear that, hey, you want a second opinion. Maybe a second opinion will help you, or just coming out of your thoughts a little bit here. What is the World card? Knight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, you've had to move away from a situation, with an individual that you did love very much, but you feel like there was a lot of inconsistent energy. For some of you, you're accepting the fact that someone may have desired your attention, and they may have had emotions for you, but they were not ready for a commitment. And that may be something that's very hard for you to accept at this time, but I see it more so as like a blessing in disguise, or something that you will that is actually happening for you and not to you. Six of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Emperor. Yeah, I feel like emotionally you're going through some things here, and you may even be a bit stressed out where you're missing an opportunity in front of you. You know what I'm being called to tell you, guys? You're definitely a catch at this time. People admire you, people are paying attention to you, but you're not paying attention to yourself, or you're still stuck in the past right now. This may be a message for my Aquarians where it's like you're being a bit difficult on yourself, or you're going through a difficult period, so you don't see yourself the way that others see you. But I genuinely feel like, this could be a lot of success, victory, people viewing you as someone who's very stable, in control. And I'm telling you, Aquarius, what's going on the inside, in an odd way, it's not really reflecting on the outside. People are still viewing you as someone who's very strong, someone who's remaining very composed here. Okay. So moving on to Pisces. Okay, Pisces, what is going on for you guys? Let's see. Okay, so we have angels are watching over you, supported, protected, loved, encouraged. Beautiful energy here, Pisces. Well, the first message here, Pisces, is to not feel alone. Okay, not only are your angels or ancestors watching over you, you are protected at this time. You may be going through a difficult time. Maybe you are, having a fresh new start here, but it's requiring more confidence, or you're wanting to feel a boost of confidence or encouragement here, and you're receiving that. I feel like you're very protected at this time. There may be, unnecessary worry or something that is stressing you out, but it's letting you know that you are, on the right path, or you are, things may not be as bad as they seem here. Let's see. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles, split the deck, and we have the Three of Wands. Okay, this is very specific. Okay, so what I'm getting here is I'm speaking to a Pisces or some Pisces here that you're going through some sort of financial trouble. Okay, you may be at a space where you're like, this is not where I want to be. I want to do so much more, or I want to do this, but I don't have the, finances for it, or I feel like I'm not in the position to go after something that I want. If this is not to do with your finances, this is a mentality of lack. It's something that has been embedded in you, whether it's like a impoverished mindset, whether it's feeling like, okay, well, I've never really been able to do the things I wanted to, so what's going to change now? Well, what's going to change now is you're going to start looking at yourself differently. You're also going to look at your future differently. Three of Wands is you focusing on your future, but also creating some sort of a plan. So these ideas that are in your mind right now, whether they're creative, whether they're, just financial ideas that you have, you're going to start creating a plan so they feel more real. You're actually going to take the first step that's necessary to get closer to where you want to be here. Okay, Pisces, so let's see. It's almost like maybe you've been thinking about where you want to be, kind of like, okay, I want to do this, or this is the kind of home I want to own, or this is the kind of relationship I want to be in. But you're now taking the necessary steps. You're taking these ideas or these goals that you have, and you are creating a plan now. I'm getting the word plan, okay? Let's see. Nine of Pentacles, look at that, guys. And your spread started off with the Five of Pentacles. Some of you are very close to a financial goal, or like maybe you are like you had to kind of start from the ground up. Maybe you came from very humble beginnings, right? With the Five of Pentacles, and now you're stepping into an era of abundance, having the finances or having the ability to attain the things that you want, to do the things that you want. You may be making a very large purchase very soon, or like maybe you have like added something to like a wish list, or you kind of just kept it in your cart and you're like, okay, that's like a handbag that I really want, or that's a sweater that I really want, or a watch, whatever it is, and you're going to be able to actually have that, and it's going to be tangible. I just feel like maybe for some time you did not believe that, or again, I'm speaking to those of you that may have came from very humble beginnings, or you weren't always able to have the things you've wanted, right? You felt like you've always had to put it off, or the things that you desire were always on the back burner because you had to take care of responsibilities, etc. But I see you being more focused on yourself, feeling very abundant, and having that extra breathing room to do what you desire. Okay, Pisces, so let's see. Hermit, a lot of you are keeping to yourself at this time, but you're also gaining a lot of wisdom. Maybe, being in a period of solitude has taught you maybe why things happen the way that they did in your life. Or maybe you're gaining more insight about yourself, right? This could be more of like a self-focused energy, like, okay, well, why do I feel unhappy? Or why am I mean to myself? Or why do I not believe in myself? It's almost like you're turning inward, but the questions that you have, you also have the answers. Does that make sense? A lot of insight, a lot of wisdom, but I do see this happening when you're in a period of solitude. Some of you may have Virgo placements. Hanged Man, you're doing a lot of thinking, okay? But the advice behind these cards may be, not to feel stuck or to release some sort of control here with the Emperor. So like the Hanged Man could be when you're looking at things from a different perspective, you are maybe even over analyzing a situation here, but your thoughts can sometimes cause you to feel stuck. And maybe there's an energy of you wanting things to work out in a particular manner, or you're kind of feeling like, well, if it doesn't work out this way, how, which other way will it work out? But you will see how it will work out for you. It just seems that there's an energy of you possibly needing to release control or view things from a different perspective. But we will clarify the energy. Let's start off with the Nine of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck here, the Moon. The Queen of Cups. You know what's happening here, Pisces? You're going through a major glow up. Three of Swords doesn't have to be like a breakup or like a, with the romantic partner. This could be something else that emotionally drained you. Like maybe it was a loss of a family member. Maybe it was, like a friendship breakup, or it was a loss of a job. But you're recovering. You're overcoming something that was very difficult. And people from the outside can see, and they're kind of like, wow, how did Pisces do that? What's hidden from you is you're going through a major glow up. You're not going to be focused on the past. There's actually something new that you could be learning that is, kind of guiding you in a new direction as well. What exactly is the Three of Swords? Yeah, King of Cups. You were broken over, this could be, again, like I said, a relationship. This could be maybe just not feeling like yourself or not feeling understood in your current, dynamic or in your current circumstances. Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Tower. You're having a realization about yourself, but I also see this as like new love on its way to you. And with the Knight of Swords, it may be very unexpected, but it's like you're learning how to be more clear on what you want moving forward. You're also learning how to be more clear with the individuals that you connect with on an emotional level. Like whether it's you feel like you were too kind, or you were overextending yourself, or you constantly give people the benefit of the doubt. There's something with your communication changing, especially when it comes to those you emotionally connect with. King of Cups as well. What's the Hermit? Knight of Wands, okay, and we also have the Queen of Swords. Cutting ties with, people, places, and things that no longer serve you. More importantly, what I see is you cutting ties with inconsistent energies, because there's something about inconsistency that makes you feel out of balance. You may even feel like it kind of rubs off on you, or it makes you feel a bit jittery. Like many of you are in a space where you're manifesting solid foundations, okay? You could be manifesting a higher level of commitment. You're just not really here for the games or the, in and out behavior. And with the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, you're making a very important decision that may be difficult now, but it's going to impact you in a positive way moving forward. And I will say, guys, like with the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Swords, very specific message. There may be an individual that you kind of allow to be in and out of your life, someone that you have been connecting with for maybe months or years on end, and you may be completely cutting ties with them. Like you're looking at the situation as, okay, yes, maybe I do feel connected to you, but I'm no longer going to allow you to just pick and choose when you want to speak to me. There's something about you cutting out inconsistency and moving towards situations that make you feel more stable, that make you feel more at ease. What is the Hanged Man? Eight of Cups, exactly what I said. Walking away from a situation, possibly emotionally detaching, but it's because there goes the sirens again. If you guys know, every time I read for your sign, there's sirens. There are sirens. Okay, so Eight of Cups, yes, you're definitely emotionally detaching, walking away, Pisces. And with the Emperor, you're taking control. I feel like for many of you, you finally accepted that a situation that you have been invested in is not giving you your desired outcome. Because the Eight of Cups speaks about emotionally detaching, but it speaks about emotionally detaching because there's a key component missing. So maybe you do feel connected to an individual, or you did in the past, but you feel like with the Knight of Wands energy, there's not going to be a commitment, or this person is non-committal. There's something you're accepting, and it's helping you move forward. Okay, and again, your first card, it was angels are watching over you. This is a difficult decision. I know, I can see that in the cards here, Pisces, but you are protected at this time, and they are encouraging you to choose the more difficult path, because it's leading you to, more of a more positive outcome, or it's leading you to where you should be. Okay. So my wonderful Pisces, that is what I'm getting for you this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.